Welcome everyone to the PJScast. I'm your host Pierce, alongside of my good co-host Reagan, Schmitty, and Jimmy. Holy shit! What a past few days it's been. We recorded the podcast 2 days ago, and it's already pretty much out of date. Like, so much more has happened. Really, we're in now. You can see Jimmy and I. Oh, my thing froze there for a second.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's start with Jacob Chychrun finally getting traded for what's felt like 2 years of him. Oh, he might get traded. My favorite picture thing I've seen today was that SpongeBob meme where it's like, that's it? That's the last episode? That was just a bunch of cheap walk cycles. But then this one says, that's it? That's the return for Chychrun? That was just the heroic trade plus 2 years of hype.
Which it was. 2 years of will he stay or will he go? And he ends up getting moved for 2 firsts and a second. Which
wasn't it 1 first and 2 seconds?
It's 2 seconds. Oh boy.
Yeah, it's even worse.
It's 2 seconds, but one of the seconds can become a first if they make
That's
the conference final.
Oh,
so a first, a diet first, and a second.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I thought, because on the tweet it says, like, from @media_sends, it says 1 out of 3. I'm like, okay, there's got to be more to this trade. That's what I thought it meant, because it says Jacob Chychrun has been required from the Arizona Coyotes in exchange for a conditional first-round pick in 2023, a conditional second-round pick in 2024, and then a second-round pick in 2026. Not a real year, by the way. And that's it. That's it to the trade. There's nothing more else to it. And for what we've been hearing, like they wanted everything for Chychrun. Like, they wanted that plus like prospects. And for what we were hearing, like, Ottawa said, like, oh, we don't want to trade away Ridley Gregg. Gee, where have I heard that before? And they get Chychrun for
Jim Pinto is an untouchable in the Jack Eichel sweepstakes. Okay, so
no, you're
Just like Vitaly Kravtsov and Niels Lundqvist in a first. Anyways.
By the way, Penguins have assigned defenseman Mark Friedman and Brock McGinn to the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins, clearing up even more cap space.
Wow, good for them, I guess. I don't know what they're doing, but
they're getting JT Miller or Tyler Myers.
Yeah, they're getting Tyler Myers and JT.
Like, the fact that, like, they had to come out and say Brock Besser's not on the table just to shut that up was hilarious to me. Also, just want to say that with the Chychrun situation, Bill Armstrong tied his own hands in this situation. You can't say, oh, we want to trade him before the deadline and then not get the return you want. Like, it was clear that Ottawa had walked away months ago and then came back because you lowered your asking price. You have to stick to your guns on this trade. You have to. It's one of the only pieces you're going to get legitimate value for unless you're taking on contracts and being a broker for a third party. Like, they got so hell-bent on getting a team that could take the full salary, which I think is ridiculous to begin with because it's not even that big of a salary.
$4.5 million.
That's a fucking steal. I didn't know he was paid that little. I thought he was at like a 6.
Yeah, that's why I said the Leafs should have went for him. If that's the price, dude, you could have got him and O'Reilly. Like, McCabe's a fine player, don't get me wrong, but, like, I'm just saying, like, if that was the asking price, that's insane.
Like, there's levels here.
I have more questions. Like, there must have been some salary complications with, like, Carolina and stuff because there's just no way. Like, Carolina could have made that ask.
Yeah.
Oh, no, guys. They wanted to trade him because guess what? Next year, a modified no-trade clause kicks in.
Oh, no.
Oh,
no. That's so scary. Oh, no.
And probably one of the teams on it is the team he got traded to. Oh, no. But we're not going to get into that.
Yeah, $4.6 million for another 2 years, and if that was the price you paid for Jacob Chychrun, a guy who turns 25 at the end of the month, is a legitimate top-pairing defenseman, and making that little money, like, at least say what you will about the McCabe and Lafferty trade, but, like, that makes me feel a little better about things. Is if that's really, that might just be the market and how things are right now. But if that's the case,
make a difference. That's
if you're buying, freaking go for it, man.
It's a buyer's market.
It's a buyer's market this year. Sans, Tanner Janot, but we already touched on that.
And Philip Hronek, if we want to get into that, like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I genuinely need to know what the hell Patrick Alvin's doing. Like, you had a guaranteed top 15 pick, and you just shattered away for a second pairing defenseman.
At best, yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, and I'm sorry, the guy who I'm not trying to bet against is Steve Yzerman. He usually knows when to, set shit or cut his ties with players. Like, that's insane, dude. What a tidy day of business for Yzerman. He extends Larkin 8 times 8.7, then gets another first round pick, probably in the top 15. And a second, locked Wallman up for 3 years. Like, tidy business from him.
Either plan is coming along, and they might even sneak into the playoffs after all of this.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm. It's fun time to be a Red Wing fan, at least right. Well, like, obviously this is a seller's move to an extent, but I mean, it's you're recouping assets that you probably wouldn't get because this guy is Hronek a free agent this year, or what's the deal with that?
Let's take a look at our good.
Go to Handy Dandy Cap Friendly and find out.
Our Handy Nandy Cap Friendly.
Dun with their 30 mil. They have 5 picks in the top 45 as of right now.
And they might make the play again. They might make the playoffs. So Phil Hronek is making 4.4 this year, and then next year he will be arbitration eligible at the end of the contract.
Has 38 points this year. That snuck up on me.
Oh, it's a career year for him, but it's also an outlier. You look at the rest of his stuff. So
100%.
No, they totally still hide him. Again, it was another trade where I had to look at it twice. Am I missing something here? I think originally I saw first. I'm like, oh, a second round pick. That's not bad for gamble for Hronek, I guess. And then I saw the first, and I'm like, Vancouver, what the fuck are you doing?
Oh God, Pittsburgh has $6 million cap now. This is gonna get. So
JT Miller, you are a Pittsburgh Penguin.
Or Tyler Myers.
Why not both?
Tyler Myers for Marcus Pettersson is going to move mountains. Oh, my God.
Marcus Pettersson.
This is so good.
My favorite defenseman, Marcus Pettersson. Also, my favorite part of the Hronek trade, this is from @theflopfish. Also, the Canucks Also, the Canucks are now over the cap for next season already. I repeat, they have $83.6 million committed to their roster next year. They have more cap commitments than any other NHL team next season.
And they'll still find a way to give some dude a 4 times 4 July 1st. I promise you.
Oh, dude.
But, the real question is who's their next Ilya Mikheyev? Because, I mean, shit, is Beauvillier an RFA? They could just give him $6 million.
I mean, hey, in all fairness, Nathan Beauvillier has been doing great with Vancouver. He's been better than Horvat, but
love Max.
What are you gonna? Okay, I'm sorry. Who are you gonna bet on? The Linsanity run from Nathan Beauvillier for 5 games? I'm calling him Nathan Beauvillier for the rest of the show now. Yeah. I don't care.
The Nate Sanity run.
The Nate Sanity run. Ugh. And the guy only scores in the playoffs, which is convenient because the Canucks are, last time I checked, not making the playoffs. That's crazy.
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah, I forgot they traded for Hronek. They're good guys. Don't worry.
They'll make one move where I'm like, okay, maybe they know what they're doing now. Like the Horvat trade, they should have made that trade. They made that trade. It's a good trade. But then they go out and make that trade. What? Why? Why are you doing this? I get it's the Vancouver Canucks. They're supposed to be rivals to our team. But it's Canadian teams do not how to get out of their own way. Really. Honestly. And it has to be the ownership. It can't just be Patrick Allvin. He probably only has so much. Oh, bye, Jimmy. Second time I think that's happened since the last show. But the ownership absolutely has to play a part in this. And man. Just when you think it's getting better in Vancouver, it's no, we're gonna make it even worse. And
what's the meme where it's you killed the person but not the idea?
Yeah, it's half Jim Benning and then Patrick Allvin.
My dream is your nightmare, or whatever that meme is.
Yeah, if that's your dream, then I'm your nightmare. Yeah.
Hey, listen. At the end of the day, be careful what you wish for when you want your GM fired. That's all I'm gonna say. You could end up getting a better GM, or you could end up getting worse, like Vancouver has. And because I'm sorry, all I've seen from Patrick Allvin and Jim Rutherford is that they just burn bridges and have absolutely zero plan. From the coaching to the roster management to the roster creation to the way they're handling their young players, it is just a tire fire, dude. I don't envy them at all. And they're going to get 7th overall in the draft. Not good.
That's the thing, man. This is such a good draft. Like, okay, honestly, if you really want to go after Phil Peronic, fine. Like I said earlier, if it was just a second round pick, that's
fine.
perfectly
If it's
fine.
2 seconds, that's fine.
Gamble. But this draft is so good. It's not only do you have your first round pick, it's the Islanders as well. It's not like the Islanders are a sure bet to make the playoffs. Like, you could have had 2 top 15 picks. That would have helped things so much. Like, whenever you seen this in past where they traded freaking the 8th or 9th overall pick for OEL and Garland. They could have had Dylan Gunther, but no, like, oh my goodness. Like, yeah, just don't stop.
It's not even like moving around deck chairs at this point. It's like you're actually moving like just big pieces around for the sake of moving it. Like, God, you just gave JT Miller all that money and he might be out the door as of tomorrow. Like, wild. It's just a wild situation. Strapping your rocket to Oliver Ekman-Larsson past it. Just, these moves are not. And then, like, on top of all that, you burn the bridge with your captain. Good shit. Like, awesome stuff, guys. And then the guy who was also another big locker room guy, you blasted to Toronto. So
yeah, for a 3rd round pick, Luke Schenn, from what I heard, wanted to stay there, and I think I could be totally mixing this for another player, but I'm pretty sure his like wife is due to have a baby anytime soon, and you trade him to Toronto. I mean, hey, like, you're sending him to a playoff team, but geez,
whatever.
Yeah,
they're just the worst, and I have no sympathy for them. You know who finally got the brain though?
They're not
Ken
the worst.
Holland.
They're not the worst. They're the most mediocre, which is worse than being worse.
Thanks. Or you could just move the deck chairs around like the Minnesota Wild. How they got what is it, Nyquist for a fifth,
and Marcus Johansson.
Because that's gonna move the needle for.
Yeah.
Oh God, they are so bad.
Again, mediocre. They're gonna make it to the
great
playoffs.
Time to be in the Central Division. Let's just put it that way.
And then lose them.
Unless you're Colorado.
Yeah.
Who got Lars Eller today for a second round pick.
There's their second line center.
Dude, like, the more I think about it, the more I have to think like they were really banking on Taves being around at the deadline, because they were sniffing around him like last year and this year. I
think both Taves and Kane they were, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, they sniffed around Kane for sure last year. I remember that. Dude, I don't know. Like, maybe they just think this isn't the year to put all your chips in the pot, but
fuck, they might not even have to. Look at the West right now. It's so wide open. It's so not good either. Like, who's a team in the West that scares you right now? Yeah.
Maybe Dallas. Like,
maybe the fact you have to think about it. Or if you go to the East, you can list off 5-6 teams that are legitimate cup contenders.
But that's why the West is winning the cup this year, because the top 6 of teams in the NHL could all be from the East. That's cool. One of them's making the cup.
No, they're gonna beat the shit out of each other, and all 3 of them are gonna be eliminated, or 4, however it works.
Yeah, all of them except one. Last time I checked.
Well, no, I meant
oh yeah,
for each round, no.
Oh no! I thought you meant only 3 of the top teams.
Yeah, 3 teams are the cup final. Let's go. Yeah, round robin.
I can't wait till Boston, Tampa, and Carolina both lose by round 2, and we're hearing oh my God, we need 1 through 16 now. Shut up! I'm so over it. Or we need to play it because Buffalo got snubbed.
Yeah, 1 through 8, yes. 1 through 16. I think that complicates things a bit more, because with hockey, that's so much travel. Unless you're going to a baseball schedule, I don't know. Anyways, that's
never going to a whole
oh no.
The closest we got was those home and homes we were doing in the bubble. That's it.
Yeah, there we go. Jim Bob's back. Yeah,
we missed a riveting conversation about
what I missed.
Believe Pittsburgh's target is Mikhail Gradlin. What the fuck is Pittsburgh doing?
Tyler Kennedy said it was Tom Wilson, so he's talking out his ass.
What?
Tyler Kennedy tweeted out Tom Wilson to the Penguins, stay tuned. Which talking out his ass.
Imagine though, like imagine if they actually made that interdivision move. Like that would be insane.
Oh, not just interdivision. Tom fucking Wilson to the Penguins.
That's just terrible. Mikael Granlund. It's gonna be Mikael Granlund and Tyler Myers. I really hope it. I just want Tyler Myers to be in there. I want to see it, dude. I want to see the big analytics dude. That's a Penguins fan. Have to talk about Tyler Myers for the rest of the year.
Hey, who could this be in reference to now, Schmitty?
I don't know, man. Maybe I'll just a couple. Actually, it could be a couple. Now that I think about it.
And talk like. The same boat Washington and Pittsburgh right now. I think Washington's I actually like what Washington.
Can we talk about Washington for a second?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Jimmy, cover your ears. What was that Rasmus Sandin trade?
What is Kylie Dubman cooking over there?
And I get it. Rasmus Sandin didn't want to be there anymore, but you got picked 27 for him, which I guess was when you picked him, but
I'm waiting to see.
Yeah,
I don't think he's done. I really think he's going to trade that first and get some. I don't know.
I was pissed off yesterday. I'm not now. If he ends March 3rd, if the deadline hits and he hasn't done anything else, then I'm bothered. But he's got 9 roster defensemen right now. There's no way he's done.
Why not add 10, baby? 5.
Yeah, let's go get Tyler Myers.
We want 10.
Myers. Oh, get excited.
Best defense by the most defense. Add up all the value.
Have fun with that, Tanner Jeannot. Checkmate Tampa Bay Lightning.
They could make all those moves, but they got rid of Pierre Engvall, so now they're never going to win another hockey game again.
You're right. I know. I don't want to think about it.
Hey, Jimmy, I can't believe they lost a hard body checking presence like Pierre Engvall. Because apparently he body checks.
What was the meme where it was just Pierre Engvall when he sees everyone finish their checks on the Islanders, and it's just the penguin and the penguin and the grass, and he's bro's on the other side of the world, boss.
It's the penguin in the cornfield, yeah.
That's what it was, the penguin in the cornfield.
It's on the wrong side of the world.
Draft pick going to Nashville. Oh, so that just tells me they fucked up that Miller trade. It just tells me they messed it up. Oh, let's do a JT Miller for Kevin Hayes swap. Let's get spicy.
Oh my god, they're just freestyling right now. The Penguins, they really are. It feels like so many teams fumbled the bag. I want to get into this, but Columbus, they fumbled the bag. LA, they fumbled the bag. That trade they made last night, I feel like that's a lose-lose trade.
lose, and you spit in their best goalie in your franchise history's face. Good job, guys. Good job.
The good old tweet from 2012. What is it? 10 years of our goalie being better than yours, 11 years, whatever. And
dude, I gotta really think though with Pittsburgh. It's almost remember when X-Tech used to do those accept all trades franchise modes where any trade that got called in, you had to accept it. That's how this feels right now.
It really does.
What was the 1-0 trade? And that's not just them. There's a lot of GMs making moves like that. I swear to God, they're just throwing around third liners and third pairing defensemen it's going out of style. And it's not for picks. It's straight up Vlad Nemestikov or Mikey Isamont. What are we doing here? Actually, he's going to score the game 7 overtime goal from Tampa. Oh, so sorry, I forgot about that. But it's okay. They're going to be fine. Maybe they need another winger. They need to. What's the thing they always say? Kerf out or whatever. They need to get Kerfoot out. Even though I think if you're having Kerfoot on your fourth line, you're fine. That's good. But no, he makes too much money this year, and he's gonna. Even though he's a free agent,
he's fine as a player, but if you can get that money off the books and bring somebody in, do it. Absolutely do it.
Time to trade him for. Let's think.
Who is? I don't want him to go.
Colton Sissons. You got a hat trick, bro.
Exactly what I want. Yeah.
Come on, man.
I can't. Speaking of which, the most surprising thing of the Sandin trade is that Kylie Dubman actually traded away Sue Greyhound.
No, he traded for Eric Gustafson. That's the most surprising part. And someone was just like, he only watched this video of him, and it's just the hat trick he had against the league.
That was all he needed to pull the trigger.
He saw that. He saw his stats on NHL.com, and he saw that he had 60 points once in 2019 and said, oh, fuck yeah, we need that.
And he went to the Stanley Cup final with the Habs while beating the Leafs.
Dude, they're so scratching Liljegren to play Gustafsson in the playoffs. I cannot wait.
Shut up.
I cannot wait.
Why would you fucking bring that on? What is your problem?
I'm feeling mean today, Jimmy. Or he'll pair him.
Very-
No! Oh my god, he scratches him to pair him with Hall. Even better. Oh,
No, guys, I have a
You
great
didn't need
idea.
to.
Run 11-7 with Gustafsson as your 7th
Let's
defenseman.
go. He could play forward, you know. Or he
Yeah.
should play forward for that case.
There you go. There's the left wing problem solved right there. Eric Gustafsson to the wing.
My favorite is still that the first thing I see about the Luke Shen trade is they go, oh, so he's going to play with Morgan Riley, right? I was like, you got Luke Shen to play on your top pair. God bless you. God bless you. Sheldon's probably having a wet dream just thinking about that right side top four of fucking Shen Hall. Also, shout out to Jake McCabe, real team player, switching his number in one day into
from
being
tier
elite.
22. Honestly, he's a real one.
No, he's got the same number as Blackhawk legend Marcus Kruger.
And Ryan Carpenter, baby.
Oh
He were
God. Can't, bro. This team, terrible. Ugh. Let's talk about Edmonton, because Ken Holland finally got his hat out of his ass.
They finally did a fucking good thing.
And that was a good thing. It wasn't like, because they do things a lot, like trading Jesse Puljujarvi for a bust. Like that's more up Ken Holland's speed. But actually trading for Matthias Ekholm, and guys, he got him to retain 4% salary. You know how hard that is? You gotta actually ask him to do that.
Sorry,
Don't
what
you know
happened?
that brings it down, this cap hit from 6.25 down to 6 million?
Because that matters.
GMs are fun, man. NHL GMs are a different breed.
Dude, I didn't even know you could retain 4%. Like, the fact that that's a thing is ridiculous. Ugh.
I saw the thing. It's like, oh, Ken Holland was trolling David
Sorry.
Cole because that takes off
So
like, one
goofy.
of their retention cap spaces, and it's only like 4% they're paying. It's not even like it's like 20% or something. It's 4%.
Ugh. Whatever. And, like, Schaefer is a good, decent prospect. That's tough. First round pick. But you got rid of Tyson Barrie.
I saw everyone saying, "Oh no more Tyson Tuesdays. Who's going to quarterback the power play now? Who's going to pass the puck to McDavid and Draisaitl and get all the?"
I hate this. Oh my god! Just
It's not like they have like.
my favorite's them saying Tyson Barrie was their best defenseman this year. That's my favorite. Why did you just trade our best defenseman?
Excuse me?
Evan Bouchard, it just died. It's hilarious. Or who's the other dude? Darnay, whatever. The guy who's put like 10 games.
Darnay because he's big and hits and things. Like that.
Hell yeah. He's almost as good as David Darnay. He took all of his remaining
Oiler,
height.
by the way, I remember he scored an overtime game-winning goal against the Sharks in Game
That
5 because I was at that game.
That was a good game though.
That was
Crazy
a
overtime.
that was a pretty cool run.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first run.
That was like a series of just like lots of goals. It felt like.
Yeah, that San Jose and then Anaheim.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Anaheim was a barn burner. Holy smokes! Game
Yeah,
6.
I was at all the home games. All of them were incredible, and I'm just gonna pretend the rest of the 2017 playoffs did not happen. Anyways,
What's that? Paul Gostad's name?
Paul Gostad,
Andrew Cogliano. Is that your music? Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
But yeah, that's some tidy business work getting Matthias Ekholm, because now like Ekholm Bouchard is your top pair. Nice. Darnell Nurse and Cody Ceci, less nice, but they're serviceable when that's your top pair.
yeah.
Oh, gosh, they really could use somebody to shore up that second pair.
Hey,
Bro, they have
Devin
Devin Shore.
Shore up. You might even say. I know that's awful.
Well, and like, here's my question also. for Ken Holland. If that was the asking price on Chikrin, why didn't you just go get Chikrin?
Yep.
Right.
Oh, but Schmitty, didn't you know that half of the other people in the organization don't like them? It's a committee, you know.
I am so unbelievably tired of Edmonton. Just request that trade clause already, McDavid. Jesus, get out of there. Save the league, please.
Save our superstar, SOS.
God, like,
Well,
I cannot stand two sports where their best player in the league is being rotted in a fucking area. Because Mike Trout's rotting in LA, and Connor McDavid is rotting in Edmonton right now. He's not even rotting. He's just a very, very, very shiny diamond and a mountain of shit. It's unbelievable. Like, it bigger than one big pile of shit. It's just, oh my God.
Dude, literally the Angels and the Oilers are exactly alike because, like, you have Ohtani and Trout, like, and then Oilers, you got McDavid and Draisaitl and then nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I'm pretty sure Ohtani is like a free agent this year, and then there's only a couple, and I think there's only a few more years till both McDavid and Draisaitl hit. So
Draisaitl's up in 2
I
years.
love baseball, man.
And I think McDavid is up in like 3. Yeah, I think so.
It's like
you know what? At least he finally went for it when his player is on a 150-point pace.
Yeah, that's the threshold he needed to hit. Maybe they're good enough. Maybe this year we'll treat them to something nice, you know?
Yeah, like maybe next year when he passes that Lemieux point pace, then we'll go get a forward. But until then, figure it out.
Yeah, once he's flirting around 200 points, maybe we'll get a middle six player.
David is on the fucking McDonald's of hockey teams.
Yeah.
Oh, you worked 5 years? Oh,
they're not McDonald's, buddy. McDonald's is too successful. It's got to be like Burger King or some shit.
We had the Whopper. That's Gretzky.
We had the Whopper. It's so great that we made the Whopper Junior. And then,
dude, why can't McDavid have it his way at BK? This is bullshit.
I'm just imagining a Connor McDavid Burger King commercial, and it's just the lamest thing I've ever thought.
Come by to Burger King and try the Whopper, double, triple Whopper.
How to make McDavid look like he's like held against his will more than he already is.
Dude,
that's how you do it.
Go auto commercial with Bo Horvat and Connor McDavid. It's like, hey guys, it's Connor McDavid and Bo Horvat. Go Addo asked us to talk about, I don't even remember because I cringe so much I have to turn off the commercial.
David,
I just am so tired of hockey, man.
I put a microphone up to my shoes and ask them how they feel about auto insurance. I think I'll get a good answer.
God. And people will complain about like the Patrick Mahomes progressive commercials, but there's shit like that out there. Like come on.
Maybe I'm just
or not progressive state farms. Jesus.
I don't know, man. NFL and NBA players are actually fun in commercials. Like there's actually some character there because they're more so they're actually.
Except Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert's a robot.
Oh no, that's AI generated.
Yeah, that's why everyone loves him. Mm-hmm. All he's got to say is he loves Jesus, and he'd be the perfect prototype. Like,
I love Jesus. I throw a ball and I play football.
And I'm 6'6".
Yeah.
Did I mention I'm 6'6"? Oh, NHL GMs heard you. Don't worry.
We're gonna do a cross sport trade and trade for him.
By the way, speaking, I heard a Jets fan today say that the way management describes Logan Stanley is still developing as a prospect. Logan Stanley's like 25. Like, what are we doing?
25 because he was.
I thought Logan Stanley was past that like 2 or 3 years ago.
Buddy, Logan Stanley, I'm pretty sure got picked with the Andrew Ladd pick. When we traded for him. Like, I'm almost positive that's the pick.
I am pretty sure you're right.
Like, it's fucking wild. That's how long ago it was. Oh, man. Back when Andrew Ladd, Taves, and Hossa were aligned, I'm pretty sure.
That was 7 years ago.
So weird. And they still almost won. Around. Brent Seabrook definitely didn't hit 2 posts, right, guys? No.
Hey. Sure, that's the only time in Chicago sports that a double doink happened. Oh,
gotta love it. Gotta love it. Oh, just great. Only Bears playoff football. I'm not even counting 2020. That's not like you make it as a 7 seed. You're a Mickey Mouse team. Jesus, get out of here.
2020, like pretty much every team like made the playoffs in every sport. Like, look at the NHL. There's 24 teams. The MLB was 24 teams. It was just insane.
NFL implemented the 7th team that year. Like, it's just 7th team is also the dumbest thing they've done in recent memory, but that's besides the point. I don't think we're ever going to see a 7 seed win a championship. There's just no fucking way. Like, Brady won from the 5 seed. Like, I get it, the Giants have won from the 6 seed before, but, dude, that's pushing it still. Anyways, enough about. I don't know how we got to hand egg. Let's get back to the.
I really don't know how. I feel like we're just like, oh, we're on a trade. Oh, 3 minutes. Oh, we're done. On to the next one. Like, so much.
There's a lot, dude. There's a lot of shit that happened in the last couple
we haven't
days.
touched on. Like, Carolina made a couple moves. They got Pugliari. They got
Gostisbehere.
First pick. And nobody for Pugliari. Like, everyone's making those big swings, and then Carolina's like, no, I'll continue to make Carolina moves. Thank you very much, and trade.
And Pugliari's going to be point a game. So there you go. Yeah. All Finn line with him, Aho, and Terramine.
Oh, yeah. Pugliari Hurricane yet?
Yeah.
Yep.
That reaction, cool.
Yeah, I'm just glad that man's out of Edmonton. They have. I doubt he's like a top 6 guy, But
no, he's like more like a 3rd line guy.
Yeah, he's a player, and Edmonton treated him like he wasn't for the longest time. I mean, I'd be
no. Well, actually, no. The Oilers management and media treat him like.
Oh, and the media. No,
pretty sure most fans appreciated.
Yeah, everybody against him. Everybody that controlled, his playing time and such.
Like, sorry, guys. Last time I heard it's not the media's fault. Players should just be better.
Never the last time the media talked.
It's not the media's fault. Maybe they should stop being so pissy about it. Is what I think.
A bunch of jerks.
Literally all-time interview segment. Oh my god! And then like the audio got out, which made it even better. Like, oh my.
Dude, he asked a follow-up question to it too.
Like, this is why some of these journalists, like, I'm just glad, like, the Hawks journalists aren't like that, because that shit would drive me up. Like, the Bears journalists are like that sometimes, and it drives me up a wall. I can't stand that crap. It makes me
so mad.
Like, Reagan, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They'll always ask the same, like, knee-jerk questions that you don't want, like, you know the answer to it. Like, way to just make the whole fucking interview awkward now, jackass. Like, no one likes you and what you do with your job when you're like that.
I'm sorry.
Jesus, like the one guy did it so bad, Akeem Hicks came out and fucking roasted him to death. Like, I'm serious.
I'm in his Red Foreman era. Nice question, jackass.
I'm serious. Like, it's just fucking stupid. Oh, God. And like, I swear Canadian markets get away with it more than anyone, because Vancouver's gotten better at it lately. I'd say that's more ownership, but like the media in Edmonton is absurd. I'd argue Montreal does it a lot.
Well, Edmonton is god awful. They're all 80-year-olds that
NHL players.
Their prime reporting was back in the 80s when the Oilers were a dynasty. Like,
they need to answer these questions like Red Foreman.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Dumb question, dumbass. Next question.
That's your brain trying to comprehend its own stupidity.
How about I shove my foot up your ass? Next question.
What have I ever just thought about saying by putting my foot up your ass? Next question.
Next question.
Imagine doing that.
Or no. Actually, what he's gonna do is like, fucking Specter's gonna say some shit. And he's gonna go, "That's one." I'm sorry. What? That's 2. You got one more, and I'm fucking leaving. That's how this works. Oh, jeez. Screw Edmonton media. Good for McDavid. You got a defenseman.
Yeah, it's literally boys club from the management, boys club to the media. Oh, I hate it. I just wish. No more of it.
At least the former Oilers are doing well. Like, Jordan Eberle leads his team in points.
Yeah, there you go. The former Oilers are doing great.
Well, except Ryan Strome. We don't talk about him. He's dying in Anaheim.
Ryan Strome does not exist. For being completely
honest. He's in Anaheim. That's the same thing.
Straight up forgot he was in Anaheim. That tells you anything.
That's how irrelevant he's been this year. He's just terrible. Dude. I think it's funny that he and his brother have the same contract, though. I'm pretty sure now. Because I think they both have 5 times 5s.
One's in Washington and the other one's in the city.
Yeah, one gets to sling pucks to Ovechkin and the other gets to play in front of like 10,000 fans a night.
Sling pucks to Frank
Oh,
Vetrano. I bet you remembered he's on the team as well.
Yeah, they were both buddies on the Rangers.
Also, like, I think I saw the Ducks. It was just like, oh, we scratched Kulikov and Klingberg, and like, okay, we don't
Kulikov's
care.
going back to Minnesota, baby.
Who want me? No, 100%. That really is John Klingberg.
Who do you think Klingberg would even fit with? Because he's so bad defensively.
The team that I said he should have signed with in the offseason, the Kraken, but
I don't have that idea.
like, just they need offense. Like, they don't need offense, but like, might as well add their strength, which is scoring goals, and get one of the better puck movers. Yeah, he can't play defense with shit, but you can shelter him.
Eric Gustafsson in a way.
He is Eric Gustafsson, except he's big and he's right-handed and he's Swedish.
I was going to say he is Swedish Eric Gustafsson.
Right,
They're both Swedish. He's a right-handed Eric Gustafsson.
No, I took away his Swedish nationality. Now he's just blank.
I was like thinking Eric Gustafsson is Finnish, and I was like, oh.
No, but he's finished with the Leafs.
Ooh.
He's going out with Kerfoot for Tyler Myers. Get excited, Leafs Nation.
Stop it.
Dude, Kerfoot and Holford Myers. Holy shit. I love thinking of Leafs trades. This is so much fun.
I'll put my AirPods so I can make sure I'm hearing this bullshit right. Crazy.
Oh, God.
Unbelievable.
And they play the Oilers tonight, I'm pretty sure, right?
Dude, that's Curtis from Alberta.
I think like
Dave McCabe debut against McDavid. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, jeez.
No, don't worry, Sam. The laugh man will counteract all that.
God, you're so right.
When he's playing.
Wait.
Yeah, dude, the laugh man's with Aston Reese and Chari, and that's a nasty fourth line. Like, that could do stuff.
You better hope Achari doesn't get tripped, because that would just be unbelievable if that happened.
Better hope they're not playing St. Louis either. Oh, Jesus.
That's funny. That is a good one, Pierce. I know what you're talking about.
Hey, come on!
I remember back in 2019, this Achari fella got tripped. That's crazy.
You know what's crazy is St. Louis scored. I say it's unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
I just laughed that he was a Blue and a Bruin within like a 3-year span. It's just...
And now he's a Leaf?
Yes, because that's where all great players go to die.
Hey. That's where they go to lose in the first round. They'll be perfectly alive. God.
Wait, no, now they're in a winning culture, remember?
Oh, I can't believe McDavid is
compared to Chicago. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, but like just, that comment, like out of context, is fucking hilarious.
Oh, it is. I had a little bit of a chuckle, even a snortle, even looking at it for sure.
Yeah, Granlund's actually not having a bad year. 36 points. That's not bad. That's just like I was looking at Granlund stats for the Pittsburgh thing. I don't know what the draft pick was, but
I go
got 30
pick.
Yeah, he's got like 36 and 50. But I'm pretty sure he has term on that contract. That's where things get stupid.
Back to cap friendly. Who we go?
I know. I'm just gonna change the tab real quick.
What were you on before? No, just kidding.
Oh yeah, totally.
No, unless. No.
Yeah, bro. I was cranking 90s with fucking Ben Shapiro, brother.
Yo, were you watching Ben Shapiro owns the feminist compilations?
Bro, I just might have been.
I mean, you and
dude, he's making $5 million for 2 more years after this one. Okay. Yeah.
5 more minutes. I need to finish my daily show.
Oh my God. Future Leaf is making 2.857143 for the next 3 years. Kyle, go get him. Colton Sissons is your guy.
I was like, who the hell are you talking about?
Dude, he's halfway through that 8-year contract. Oh my God.
Don't you know he scored a hat-trick goal?
Are you sure that's who the Leafs should trade for? Are you sure about that?
Yes. He's gonna move the needle. You gotta show that you want someone from Nashville. Fuck, Tampa got Janelle. Oh my God, they're gonna trade for Colton Smith or Cole Smith or whatever the fuck his name is. Cole Smith. They're gonna trade for Cole Smith, Jimmy's favorite player, and then they're gonna get Paul Cotter as well.
Whoa, that's crazy! Shut the fuck up! Holy cow!
Just the thought of being 3-up.
Top 6 Paul Cotter with Tavares, baby. Get excited.
No, guys, I have a better idea. The thought of 3v3 game on the line. Your defenseman is Eric Gustafson, and the forwards, yes, Cole Smith and Paul Cotter.
He's about to take a slap shot from the point.
No, from center ice, baby.
That is so unbelievably niche. It's not even funny. So many layers to that.
I was checking to see if Colton Sissons was a Sioux Greyhound. No, he was a Kelowna Rocket.
Damn it!
Hey,
well, now we have to trade for him.
Hang on. There might be a connection here to make.
There is a connection because Connor McDavid just got his 51st goal of the season, baby. 1-0.
No, what I was trying to do was Luke Shen is also a Kelowna Rocket, baby. What's going on?
Is Kylie Goodman changing it around? Dude,
I have not
the Patrick
seen
Kane jerseys are out of stock already.
Getting Tyson Berry back, who I also think was a Kelowna Rocket.
Dude.
Yeah, I think that is Kyle Dubas.
At Martyr for Prison, NHL teams have not yet discovered the new tactic of 4th D pairing. A 4th defensive.
Dude, who needs 4 lines? Get 4 pairings and 3 lines and rock. Every forward's playing 20 minutes. Mike Babcock's going to love it, and he's still going to find a way to give Camp 37 minutes or something.
Holy hell, I can't believe this is my team.
What other trade happened?
It's like the LeBron picture, like smiling through it all. This is my team.
No, really. It really is. Also 700 games for Morgan Riley. Everybody's so excited. Everybody, yay. Yay, Morgan Riley. Anyway, sorry. Anyways.
Don't you guys hate him over there in Toronto land?
Oh, yeah. Isn't he public enemy number 1?
Oh, fuck yeah! Riley's second pair. Oh, with Hull. Okay.
Dude, Riley for Jones in 3 years is literally going to move mountains. It's going to be crazy.
Funny,
I know you're right. That's the
older
worst
than
part.
Seth Jones. It feels like Seth Jones is older than Morgan Riley. I don't know why, but
right. But Seth's like what, a year younger?
I don't even think that. I think they're both 94s, but Jones got drafted in 2013 and then Riley in 2012.
That's what it is. Okay.
But I think Jones stepped in the NHL right away, whereas Riley took it. That's probably why. I don't know.
God, I needed Riley Seth Jones pairing before I die.
Oh no, I don't. I don't need that.
I do. Trust me.
Oh, Jimmy, don't worry. It's not going to be in Chicago. It's going to be in Toronto now. You don't have to worry.
You're fine. Don't worry.
Fuck both of yourselves.
That Jones.
Wow.
He's having an existential crisis. Jesus.
Dude, that Jones for Timmins and Liljegren in a second is gonna go. It's gonna go different.
Oh God! You know what's great about the Sandine trade is Leafs fans can't like bring up the 2018 draft class anymore and be like, "We drafted a top 5 player."
And he's
Capitals have a top
not
5 player now.
Washington.
Dude,
I mean,
Sandine Carlson is going to be a fun pairing though. That is, or they're probably going to play him like Jensen, which is still a fine pairing, but. Or they're playing with Trevor Van Riemsdyk. Ooh, now we're talking.
Oh, now things are heating up. Now you're cooking with grease.
Get TVR up in there.
Yeah, trades and things.
So many trades.
That ilk. Yeah, there's so many trades. There's probably trades we've missed. There's just too many of them right now.
Oh no, you're telling me we missed Teddy Bluger for a third? Damn it! How can we do this? What is Kylie Dubman cooking in Toronto? I love it. We call him Kylie Dubman.
Kylie Dubman.
Kylie Dubman and Kyle Putis. One of my two favorites.
Dude, that's so rude. That's so disrespectful.
Bro, he just had a mud pie, Jimmy. He couldn't. Just didn't wipe.
Kylie Putis definitely does not wipe.
Starting that agenda. Jesus Christ.
It's like Kessel with the hot dog. I'm gonna.
Listen,
You know, I was next to Kyle Dubas, and he didn't wash his hands before going out.
Next we'll find out he doesn't wash his ass. Even worse. Find out more in my Toronto Sun article next week.
Kyle Dubas seems like he washes his ass enough. I don't know. seems like that kind. He seems like a good enough guy. I don't know.
You said that shit so sincere too. Like, no, he didn't washes his ass.
Yeah.
God. What are we talking about anymore?
I don't know, dude. This trade season deadlines has me fucked up, dude. There's still another day of this. There's tomorrow, and then there's Friday till I think it's 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
I'm just surprised we're seeing guys at this big of salaries getting moved. Like guys with multiple years left on contracts. Like this, you don't see that a lot at the deadline.
No, I mean,
like Ekholm seems like an off-season move, and that shit just happened at the deadline.
Dude, he's in the first year of his contract. I forgot to read it up. He's in the first year of his contract.
Yeah.
Only 4 years old. For whatever reason, I think it was like an 8 or 6 year. I'm like, okay, 4 years.
I thought it was an 8-year deal, but I guess not. He was the only one in Nashville that didn't get an 8-year deal. That's wild.
I was probably thinking of Ryan Ellis, who I don't think is ever going to play.
Oh, yeah, that's probably it. Jeremy Lazon makes $2 million for 4 years. Like, what are we doing here? Like,
I forgot.
God, that senile old man is retiring. Jesus.
And then they're going to hand it to Barry Trotz, who's a young, strapping fella. Yeah. Barry flippity flop.
Perfect.
I mean, yeah, say what you want about the Blackhawks deadline, but at least we know they're rebuilding. There's just so many teams. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Vancouver, Pittsburgh, which is why I think they are a match made in heaven to make a potential trade.
Washington's like retooling on the fly, which I think is odd.
Washington, like I can understand they're saying, oh, we might not do it this year, but we can get some pieces for next year. I can understand. I legitimately do not know what Pittsburgh and Vancouver are doing.
Vancouver don't even try to figure that out.
You got Ottawa and you got Detroit selling, Ottawa buying.
Okay, but it's Jake Chikrin.
No, I know. It's just.
Yeah. No, it is old.
It's amazing when a goalie starts making saves, you start winning games. Like Sogard.
Yeah, Mad Sogard. Yeah.
Oh, that's so
well,
good.
apparently the Coyotes wanted in the chicken trade.
Yeah, I bet they did. I bet they wanted Riley Grieg too. I bet they wanted like Lassie Thompson or some shit. And they're like, yep, we like our guys.
You'll come to me with
play
Jacob
60 career NHL games before he gets
and you'll want Matt Sogard. You'll come to me with this request.
I swear to God, though, like that.
I gotta go. I gotta go. I need to get out of this glass box.
Oh my God.
Of shame.
Not the glass box.
Of emotion. Yeah, but the chicken trade, that's yeah, to wrap things up a little bit, I guess. Like that's a great trade for Ottawa. Like yeah, that's 2 years in a row that you're probably trading top 10, 15 picks. Who cares though? Like they have such a good young core. Jacob Chikrin only helps that.
If you get a player that you would hope those picks turn into, then who gives a shit? If you're looking to do something now, I mean, Ottawa's on the cusp. If we're being honest, they just need a better head coach. But I don't know if the front office realizes that. It's not that fucking hard to realize.
They're still the 7th best team in their division.
It's frustrating because with the right fucking moves, they could be so far ahead. They
could be like 5th.
They might be in a wild card, yeah.
I'm sorry, they're not better than the top 3 in the division.
No, I know. It's just
and they don't have Norris still right now.
Like, if you put like 2, I wish you could just take 2 basement teams in the East and switch them with the West because The West is so fucking bad. They've turned themselves
It's
into
really
a tire fire.
atrocious. It's horrible, which is
It's
why they're
so
winning
bad.
this year, like Schmitty said earlier. It's gonna be West.
It's gonna be the Avs.
Dude, the Stars are winning the cup this year. Get excited.
No,
Pete DeBoer is gonna get his ring finally.
Pete DeBoer, not Jake Ottinger, buddy.
no, he's gonna lose in the cup final again because
Like Pete DeBoer.
I like that. Actually, no, I need Vegas to lose in the cup final. I'm like trying to think which West team losing the cup final would be funniest.
I'd say Carolina, but
like, if Edmonton makes it that far, I'd rather they just win.
No, if the Oilers lose, I don't think I can handle another cup finals. Edmonton cup finals loss, even though it's been almost 20 years since the last one. Oh my god, almost 20 years since the last one. Anyway, so the teams that are in it right now, I'm pretty sure the West is like firmly locked in because there's a 5-point difference between the two wildcard teams, Edmonton, Winnipeg, and Calgary. By the way, I think I saw Calgary is the only team that has not made a trade so far this season. I saw it was Pittsburgh and Calgary that didn't make a trade, and Pittsburgh obviously made a trade. So.
Dude, why does Calgary always come back to this painful mediocrity?
Well, they almost traded for Colton Parayko, so there's that.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So many names out there where I'm like, oh, cool, Parayko. I'm tired of like, oh, they might waive the trade. Bad. Unless I actually see it happen, like, I don't want to see those tweets. Like, it's Darren Dreger, like, every day. Like, stay tuned. There might be some progressions happening with this player.
God, I wish I could be a reporter so I could tell GMs to just shut up with that shit.
I like when just like Shayna or Emily Kaplan just drops a full trade. I like when they do that more. Not just Meyer to New Jersey, and then I don't post anything for 6 hours. Oh, yeah. Let's do first.
Shayna today alone broke the Bluger trade. And then she broke Nemesnikov to San Jose. Poor Nemesnikov.
Or you could just do it like some of these teams do and just not tell the media and just drop a fucking press release to let them know. Like Vancouver does, or like Ottawa does, or like Toronto does. Like, but no. I miss when the Blackhawks did their eyeball emoji, though. Just to give the whole
I don't know if we can do that.
All right, we're losing another trade, boys. Get ready.
It was like the sheer panic we would all feel once they tweeted that. We're like, oh, fuck, what's happening now?
They knew not to do that over the last couple trades. They're like, we moved on from that. Like, the writing's on the wall.
Maybe if they made, like, actual good trade. Actually, that's not being fair.
They made fine trades, except for the one. Which is why it took them forever to fucking do it.
Schmitty, you said it perfectly after we did last podcast. What did you say about Kyle Davidson?
Dude, okay. Kyle Davidson's moves as general manager is my thoughts on The Last Jedi. Very controversial movie. Kyle Davidson, very controversial GM. I fucking love 85% of The Last Jedi. I love 85% of the moves Kyle Davidson's done. But holy fucking shit, that other 15% is damn near unforgivable at times.
Why do you hate women?
Oh my god, I love that you took out of that I hate women. That's awesome. That is my favorite.
So all you're saying is Kyle Davidson is Ryan Johnston. Got it.
Hey, if Kyle Davidson can direct his Knives Out this summer, then
Kyle
we're good.
Davidson and Ryan Johnson have something in common. They treated two of their main supporting cast members like a fucking nobody the whole time. There you go. There you go.
Oh,
I will say one of my friends has been like texting me this entire podcast, just like completely breaking down over this rebuild. And I'm like, to be fair, 90% of these horrific trades were all Stan Bowman. Davidson is doing
it all goes back to him. It really does. It really does. I hate it so much.
He doesn't have much to work with. So,
he's just scorched earth.
Yeah, I understand you're frustrated. I think all Chicago fans are. But most of this was Stan Bowman's fault. He was just...
Yeah, anything ever since Davidson's come on, there's not, like you said, Schmitty, there is absolutely reason to be frustrated with some of the, like, there are about 2 or 3 moves, I don't have to say which ones, that people have, I think, absolutely all the right to be very frustrated with or at least worried by. but 90% of his work has been fantastic. It's
Dude, we even saw
simple
Jack
rebuild
Johnson say that he didn't request a trade, but Kyle Davidson does good by the players. He did this earlier on in the season when he traded Nicholas Beaudin to Montreal. Like, we've seen moves where he tries to help out and genuinely cares for the players. It's just
Davidson and Richardson are doing something very fucking right that the last regime didn't necessarily do at all times, and that's treat the players as people and treat them with
players like
respect.
human beings and not assets.
Obviously,
They're also
fat
communicating.
asterisk by the Kane thing, I get that. But in general, 99% of the time, it is great. From what we've heard, what we've read, great communication, great respect for the players, and that you need that building. You want to go, like we talked about this yesterday. The Hawks have set when they won those cups, they set a precedent. And forever from now on, you're reaching for that goal. You're reaching to get there again. And that is exactly how you start things off, is you start with a good environment.
You need a new culture. That's the biggest thing.
Especially after, I'm not going to say it, especially after what the fuck happened in 2021. You need a new culture. You need a reset. And I think they've done a fantastic job with it so far. Everybody, like fucking Anglin comes into this room and he's like, yeah, these are a great bunch of guys that have been taking care of me the whole day. How often do you hear that about a team that is this far in the shitter? You don't hear it very often. You don't.
Max Domi still wants to be with this god-awful team.
Exactly.
Extend him yesterday. Please.
Ian Richardson need to just get married already.
I think Davidson's just waiting. He's like, all right, anyone gonna throw that first out there? No? All right, 5 times 5.
Colorado?
I'm telling you, he's like putting the line out in the water, and he's like,
yes, see if
maybe?
anyone takes the bait, yeah.
Gonna get a nibble? Nope.
As you should be doing.
That was
Exactly
as you should do, 100%.
Yeah, but at the same time, if you're not getting a first-round pick, just extend. The guy is going to be 28. If you sign him to a 5-6 year contract, it's going to be 33, 34 at the end. You need
just
players.
Turned 28 too. Like just turned 28.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. Mm-hmm. And he's on pace for 70 points. He's having his second best season of his career.
$3 million, by the way, free agency. Got him for free.
Dude,
insane.
If the Blackhawks made moves like that when Bowen was still charged, they might have actually made the playoffs one more time. I hate it.
But no, we got Chris Kunitz and Cam Ward and Brandon Manning. That jackass is not seeing heaven. I'm sorry.
God,
my God.
I'm gonna say it. They really sold their fucking souls to the devil to win that cup. At least in 2010 for sure. Like they really did.
And like only positive thing to come out of any of those moves that year was that Chris Kunitz, I'm pretty sure, became like a development coach on the team afterwards.
Still here, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, still here. So glad something good came out of that. But man,
4-time Stanley Cup champion and gold medal winner Chris Kunitz. Remember that?
Remember Chris Kunitz was on the Lightning and then left right before they won all their cups. That was fun.
Yeah, because I think they lost.
Could have been a 6-time Stanley Cup champion.
That's so right.
Oh my God. Fun times, though. Don't you love talking about the Blackhawks? Just a big old fart. Anyways.
I heard big old fart. Who, where?
To the left. Go look.
Yeah. I wish I could just make that the podcast title. Not even like
big old fart.
Like an audio file.
Just like a fart noise and a groan. That basically describes Vancouver.
What's the average age on the podcast again? Like 23 or something?
Yeah.
Who cares? Whatever. Yeah.
No. I'm pulling out my calculator right now.
You get that math degree, Pierce. You got this.
Okay, I'm 22. Reagan, you just turned 23, right? Jimmy, you turned 24 this year. Schmitty, you turned 25. Okay.
Well, it's 23. It's 23. It's 23.
Yeah, it's 23.
Pierce, it's 23. Yeah.
No. We gotta do
this. Pierce, I just did the math. Pierce, I just did the math in my head. It's 23.
Oh my God. No way.
Did you?
Yes.
Are you a calculator?
Well, because me and Reagan are 23 each. If Pierce is 22, you're 24.
Hey, Jimmy, if you figure that out in your head, what the hell are you doing here? Go work for a front office.
You could clearly circumvent the cap better than Vancouver. You could at least
they have
a
lot of money. Guys, we need less money.
It's literally like simple counting too. It's like, guys, we can't go over 81.5. All right, I'm getting 83. No, that's not what I said. Like, I just can't with these teams, bro. Oh, it was so bad that Jimmy left.
I didn't even leave. I didn't even leave. What did I do?
I hit the space bar, and apparently that was enough to kick you out. Wait, hang on.
He's got banned around for 5 seconds.
Wait. I gotta see if that's what happened. Yo, what the hell? I clicked the space bar and it kicks them out.
Just Jimmy coming back.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry. I'm honestly so sorry.
I was fighting for something completely embarrassing that I don't want to talk about.
I barely touched the space bar, man. Apparently,
how could you do this?
Oh, man.
I was asked to comment, but I said I cannot legally answer it without crying.
the liberal media censoring you again, Jimmy.
I'm just thinking of that meme you asked me where it's like, fuck you, Pierce.
Oh, man.
I'm getting a picture of Dylan Stroman just putting on it in text. Fuck you, Pierce, a million billion times.
Oh my god.
No. Hang on. I have the perfect picture for it if you know exactly which picture it is.
David Camp from Mitchie Marner, baby!
Oh!
Mitchie, baby! Mitchie!
No, Jimmy, you have to put a picture of fuck you, Pierce, but the picture this time is this one. It's gonna be my favorite picture, bro. Like, when we head to Nashville, we're recreating that picture. I hope you know.
Oh, man.
Anyways, I said like last time we're gonna try to keep this podcast to an hour, so we're not going too long. Like, we're gonna be doing the trade deadline stream on Friday, so we'll have like 5 or 6 hours to talk about the trades then. So yeah, we're gonna end it off here. I wanted to be organized with like how we're talking about the trades, but like we just jumped trade. So much shit has happened, and then we just went up. Oh,
I'm still laughing. I'm sorry.
All tuning in, give us a 5-star rating on your preferred podcast platform. If you are on YouTube watching our beautiful faces, don't forget to smash that like button. Turn on the notifications so you don't miss anything.
Yo, what's good?
Walking into my room.
Mr. Stevenson, what's up, dude?
Yeah. All right. Peace out, guys.